Hello everyone, this is Ollie, game designer on Pathfinder Gallowspire Survivors. Today I'll be playing the fighter with a wizard companion, and we will be going for the big man, Tarbafon himself. So let's get to it. I will be trying to focus on a close quarter build for the fighter and some crowd control with the wizard. Let's start here with Flail, excellent. And then Chain Lightning for my wizard. Chest, but I will get the wizard upgrade first. Great Axe is always good for clearing packs. Then I'm gonna reroll that. Reroll again. And let's go for like a bolt. I want Stand Your Ground is going to give me extra health regen whenever there's enemies around. $16, very nice. Of course, we would have liked better, but it's still very nice. Let's go for... I'm gonna reroll this. One toughness. As you can see, my fighter has a lot more health than my wizard, even though my wizard is higher level, because fighter. Also, toughness is very, very useful for that. And let's go here with fast recovery. It is the last biome. It is the lower crypt. We're going for Tarbafon, so survivability is actually good to have. Let's get Bulwark. I'm looking for Indicator. Mountain Resilience sounds good. Nine. Could have been worse. Could have been better. Ooh, I have an upgrade. Thanks to my talent. One of my weapon upgrade has upgraded to Epic. Speaking of, I could get Legendary Chaser, which could further improve weapon legend. I need another attack. Let's go for Longsword. Like I said, I do want to go for a melee build. Excellent, Sudden Bolt. Exactly what I wanted. Thank you again. Just gonna kill this elite over here. Weapon Supremacy would actually be pretty good. But with Flail, it will not be useful in the end. But it is very good for all the other attacks, so let's still get it. Still need to be able to kill things, even if I go for a more defensive build. Let's go for the companion node as soon as I can get there. I'm getting slow a little bit. Hammer is a nice roundup for a melee build. I could also wait for Rapier. Decisions. Oh, I do have Rapier here, although it is a common. I will just reroll. And Rapier it is. Very tanky. I could get Fireball. Gonna get toughness for him as well. Let's go with upgraded that. Let's get a new card. We got a crowbar. Should, I believe, make opening chests slightly faster. Here, let's go for rapier, just because it gives another one. Ooh, legendary. Still rapier. Rapier is not very good when you first unlock it, but by the end it becomes quite decent, especially with flame. We have a friend. Pop ultimate. Go for... I don't know if I need fast recovery. Just go for Great Axe. I want to not stay too much in contact with him, because he does end up hurting. Okay, we got it. Ooh, that's a nice legendary chest. Shrug it off. Tempting. This is actually tempting, but I think I want more damage reduction. So let's go with Rapier for now. Still need more damage. Let's go with Flail. I am waiting for pain tolerance. Although maybe additional movement speed. A 4 on the legendary chest is disappointing. But it is what it is. I don't have anything maxed yet. I am hoping I can get those, especially Flail and Rapier, that I can get them to 115, 120%. Would be great, but we will see. Mountain Resilience, Longsword. Let's reroll. Commons are not super good. Let's go with Great Axe again. Another companion node. Or companion rack, if you prefer. Let's get the Flame Vortex, sounds good. And then let's level up Steve. There's a chest to the left. There's really no good reason to stand in place. Ideally, you should always be moving toward the next objective. Trying to balance upgrading your companion versus just getting a chest is a good idea, because your companion can do work if you level them up. Otherwise, you know, they don't do much. In this case, I went with an electricity build with my companion because it offers great control. Now, Shattering Stun would kind of be nice as well to have additional stuns, which could actually be useful. Okay, let's go with that. Let's see how much I can stun enemies. It should be especially useful on the 3rd floor, as we get crowded. Chest there, it's a common, sadly. Okay, chest is a chest. We've also completed the objective. Thank you for the gold. Let's see if we can get something else. I am super slow. Nice armor card. Will I make it to the companion node? Maybe. Maybe. I can't freeze time because I'm not controlling the wizard. I will not. Okay. Well, we tried. That's what matters. Floor 2. With even more nasties. Arbifon is clearly not a good guy. I have a Balor over here. They do have a ton of health, but they can drop chests, so that's always good. And if you can kite them a little bit like that, they're not too much of a... Especially early level, because there's not that many enemies around. Let's reroll that. Wow. Let's reroll that again. A little better. We need to get that flail up. Have a look. It is at 90%, so next upgrade will likely max it out, unless I can get a uncommon. Then that would actually be super. Let's get an additional bolt with sudden bolt. See, the Balor did drop a chest. And natural 20. Great. And another. But this time, let's go toward an objective while slowly killing it. Card. And I believe it is... Oh, no, that maxed it out. Oh, well. Well, at least now I have a permanent flail. I was sure uncommon was 9%. Or even 8%. Let's go with Rapier again. Ooh, upgraded to rare. Great. Now my rapier is at... Where is it? 61%. Great X is at 71%. So those are not close to being maxed out. Ooh, double Balor. Try to take them all both on at the same time. Let's pop ultimate. Wizard don't die. And last reroll. Very worth it. Let's get that Great Axe. Great Axe, yes. Brings the Great Axe to 91%. Neither of them dropped the chest, that's too bad. I could get Great Axe again, but I do... sure. Great Axe should not be maxed. It is at 98%. So if I can get nice epic or even legendary, then that's it. Go toward the companion node. We still have some time. The boss of the level just spawned. I am out. So what do I not want? I do not want Great Axe on this. I will take Rapier, which upgraded to uncommon. Let's get another bouncing chain. Ultimate. Let's pop a potion as well. And another potion, because there's a friend. And now I want to get Great Axe. Get a healing potion. Oh. Cooldown reduction. There we go. And what a nice guy. Dropped a legendary chest for us. Let's see. Rapier is at 78%. I think Bulwark is worth it at this point. pop a cooldown potion. And rapier. And upgrade with legendary. So rapier should be at 98%. And then it's going to be, again, about... I did not get it. It's sad. Oh well. And it's raining chests. Am I gonna get that rapier? Still no. Hopefully I don't get this one. Oh, of course I got it. So now if we look at it, rapier is at 105 because sadly I got the combat upgrade. Let's go for stand your ground. Let's collect all that delicious XP over here. Let's look at the map. Any objective? Yes. Will I make it? Yes. And there's a chest, but all the way back. Ooh, that is very good. Let's go with Sun Bolt. 2 additional bolts, always good. Let's see if I can get that card. Looks pretty close. Yeah, it is right there. Sadly, there's no chests nearby. Let's see if I can get another companion node. Oh boy, I don't think so. Nope. We tried. Floor 3. Let's go straight for the companion node. Zapping everything out of existence. Let's give some love to Lightning Bolt. Some cards here. Now to note, if this looks, you know, especially easy, my wizard is level 17. So of course, it hits pretty hard. But as you saw on the side of my fighter, if I want to go a melee build and just try to tank everything, I have to be a bit overwhelmed. You could not do this at level 7 or 8. You would die. Not 2 Balor and a boss at the same time at the very least. These guys are not too bad. It's especially easy if there's a lot of them because of Stand Your Ground. It gives a lot of regen, and then the talent also gives a lot of armor. Speaking of, let's get some more. It's not very efficient for bosses, but it is great for farming. For just leveling shroud levels and stuff. Let's get the longsword. What is my longsword at? My longsword is at 65%. I will try to max it out before the end so I can get that backswing, which essentially doubles the damage of it. So it should be at about 73% now. Nice, and drop me a chest. Not nice, okay. Let's keep going with longsword. There's a chest there. Another battle. And there's a companion. Let's get the companion node first, maybe? Yes. And then there's 2 chests almost next to each other. That is great. Longsword, I can still take this and I'm good. Legendary. Okay. Let's get spell combination. With that double cast. Since very stun oriented, hopefully we can get some electricity mastery as well by the end, but for that I need to get the more longsword. 7% is a bit low. Let's get mountain resilience instead. Let's get supremacy. There's another chest. But it is a common chest. It's a bit risky. I think I want to get a level up first. We have a boss that is a big problem because it will ignore half my armor because I do have a point in armor mastery. Longsword, +10. Okay, it's time to get an epic. Ah. Let's try to kill it. Cooldown reduction. Let's pop a potion. Yeah, it hurts. Toughness. Let's pop alt just to block it and hit it more in the face with our shield. Some gold. Come on. Thank you. That's a lot of XP. I would love a blue potion right now. Supremacy. Very nice. Oh, is that it? Yes, it is. Let's get that chest real quick. And then we need to go for the next. 17, very nice. And a level up, also very nice. Let's go for mountain resilience. Onward to the XP shrine. At this point, I feel almost invincible. Almost. Yep, Symbol sounds good. More health. There's no such thing as too much health. More armor. Blue potion, great. Oh, that's the end. We have a chest up there that we can try to get. Let's level up Flame Vortex a bit. Make it to the chest. Not if we bump into walls. Nice, we got the chest. Ooh, 2 chests back to back. That is great. Maybe we can even make it to the companion shrine up there. Okay, not too bad. Eight. I mean, better than nothing, right? Let's see if we can make it. I doubt it, but hey, who knows? Yes, at least I got the card. Excellent. Now for the Whispering Tyrant himself. He's still cocky. Always is. I'm not gonna read what he's saying. Let's look at our build real quick. So we have Flail at 106.1%, Longsword at 104%, Great Axe at a wonderful 118.4%, and Rapier at 105.4%. Then we have Stand Your Ground that is maxed out, Toughness that is maxed out, Bulwark that is at 47.4, Mountain Resilience at 53.1, Weapon Supremacy at 31, and Shattering Stun at a big whooping 10%. Let's look at the companion. Chain Lightning at 103.9, Lightning Bolt at 106, Sudden Bolt at 107.4, and Flame Vortex at 53.1. Fast Recovery at 55.4, Toughness at 22.1, and Spell Combination at 27.7. Great. Time for the bad guy. Can I actually tank him with my face? Let's find out. So far, so good. So far, so good. I feel like a bully. Novendar, Bully of Lich. It feels very fun, very nice to be able to actually tank Tarkafon without moving, to be that strong. Again, my fighter is level 11. On a first playthrough, this would not be possible. I also have a fair share of cards. Oh, right. He's invincible. The meteors don't hurt that bad. The golems are gonna be a bit annoying, but it's okay. Just pop my ultimate. No, you can just stand here. They die. Come on, next wave, please. Well, hello. Let's pop a little Dark Skin Potion. Ouch Potion, sorry. This wave. Healing Potion. Okay, they hurt a little bit. They do. They hit pretty hard. Now for the big ones. Hello, gentlemen. Or gentle golem. I'm stunned again. And last one. Alright. Greeted by Balors immediately. Love it. Let's shoot over here. Come on, TB. You can do better than that. Because I can. Ultimate. As you can see or hear, he's laughing at me. As a villain would, of course. I'm getting beat up a bit. We took care of some imps. That should greatly help. The others. Ooh, healing potion. Come on, TB. Go down. Oh, of course. He has to do one final visit. And he is down. And then he let us know that he'll be back. And then we tell him that we'll be back as well. As it should be. And we can keep playing back and forth like this, you know, for 1,000 years. Because, spoiler alert, for those that don't play Pathfinder, he eventually escaped. In present day Pathfinder 2nd edition, Tarkafon, the Whispering Tyrant, pretty much exploded or imploded, I'm not sure which one, his prison, and escaped back to his little island. But for now, we are the heroes keeping him sealed while the world rebuilds and forgets, probably. And we won! Ooh, 1 million damage with the fighter in a single run. Great. Speaking of, let's have a quick look. So Flail alone dealt 1 million damage. Great Axe 1.1 million damage. Longsword, almost 300,000, 288. Rapier 600,000. So as you can see, Rapier can do some work. Maybe I would have preferred, instead of Longsword, to get something like Chakram to have a bit of a range attack. Maybe even Crossbow or Bow could have been good, but then I would have had to aim. Would be probably better for boss fights, though. Especially Crossbow. If you look at the Companion, button. Companion, Chain Lightning, 855,000. Lightning Bolt, 470,000. Sudden Bolt, 216,000. Because the point of Sudden Bolt was really to stun. I'm surprised it did not deal more damage than that, though. Flame Vortex, 207,000. Considering it was only half level, I would say that's pretty good. So 1.7 million, 1.75 million even for the Companion, and 3.1 million damage for the fighter. It's rare to see a fighter deal more damage than a wizard, but here it is. Let's complete the quests. Oh, this one I need to kill one more elite. That is a bit sad. Let's get this one. I have 2 talent points that I can put in. Put a point in server space, or I can just leave it there. I think that's what I will do. Although extra range is not a Now, let's do it again, but let's go on veteran difficulty, just to see the difference. The idea is still to go with the same build to do almost a side-by-side comparison. So still want to go beefy, tanky fighter, and then kind of like stun crowd control for the wizard. This time, I think I want some crowd control with him as well, so I'm going to go with Hammer, which has a built-in stun. And then we can start immediately with Sudden Bolt, again for some stunning action. Let's go for the Companion node up there. And then there's a chest next to it. So Companion node first. Ooh, Legendary. That's amazing. Let's get... Lightning Bolt didn't do much last game. It is useful for boss fights because it deals a decent amount of damage. And it does stun. Fireball would also be great because it has a lot of AoE, and I will be getting crowded a lot. So let's go with Fireball. I do have, I believe, 2 points in Fire Mastery. Here we can go for Rapier. Where's my chest? Okay, it's pretty far. Which is closer? Okay, the chest is right there. Oh, it's a legendary chest. I could use some potions. Let's change that. We have our flail. We can already see that I'm taking a lot more damage than last time. Let's reroll that for an epic. Let's get Great Axe because Great Axe does work. Come on. Ah, such a tease. Let's drink that healing potion. Let's go. Those cold liches are really annoying. I hope they know. Let's get Hammer. companion node. I would love me some chain lightning. Let's increase. That's not a chain lightning. Let's get some bolt then. Chess is to the left, of course it is. Getting slow. Oh, I regret not maxing out armor mastery. So learn from my mistake. If you're going in biome 4, max out armor mastery. Reroll that. Let's reroll again. I guess I could get momentum. I have movement speed, but I'll just wait for fleet. Let's do flail again. Let's drink that out potion. Ooh, there's potions to the right. Force Barrage is really good for bosses. I do have, I believe, 2 points of force mastery. What's up with all the commons? I think I have bad luck this round. Crippling Strike. Honestly, they get to me too soon. Let's just reroll. Okay. Ooh, both are tempting to be honest, but let's go with flip. Oh, there was a chest bottom right. Let's go with flail again. Oh, he just dropped. Ultimate. 17, nice. Only I could roll that on legendary chest there. Let's keep working on that flail. I want that permanent flail as soon as I can. We have a companion node down left. And mini boss. Okay. Let's pop an oak potion. Okay, never mind. Yeah, it shows that he hurts significantly more. I also don't have any additional armor yet. I did not get also additional health regen. Here's my chain. Ooh. Well, as we saw, going up one level of difficulty is honestly quite more difficult. So I'm guessing I need to be probably 2 or 3 levels higher, or simply be more lucky with my upgrades to be able to survive on veteran with the same build. Now, if I were the wizard main with the companion fighter, it would probably be much easier. Let's get some more XP for Mr. Fighter here. Did he level up? Nope, still level 11. See, have 1 stat point. Okay, let's put Constitution. Nothing here. Talent, just 1 talent point. I could get Mirror Shield. Sure, why not? The one reason to not get every talent, especially until you have enough to max everything out, is because it limits the pool of possible class passives you can get while playing the game. So for example, if I don't care about Mirror Shields or Sever Space or any other passive, and I want to get specific passive for my build, in this case, let's say I can refund everything. Let's say I just want to get... Okay, so I want to get Bravery, I want to get Battle Hardened, and you know, the according things that go with them. I want to get Shield Mastery. Of course, in this case, I probably misspent a little bit, so it would be more like 3 here. Oops, didn't mean to do that. I keep using the D-pad instead. So let's say 3 points here. Then I go here. I do 3 points here. And then I can say, okay, so improve block, armor mastery, and then let's say 1 here, 1 here, 1 here. So that's more defensive, and it's going to be limited. I'm not going to get the passive for Vicious Swing. I'm not going to get it for Mirror Shield. I'm not going to get it for Shadow Defense. I'm not going to get it for Sever Space. I'm only going to get those passives. And that's good, because what I actually want is the passive of Shield Block, the passive of Battle Hardened, the passive of Bravery, and possibly the passive of Armor Mastery, maybe of Improved Block, because now it is slightly longer, but probably with more points into Improved Block, momentum could become useful. Because getting a movement boost for just a second is not as great as getting it for 2 or 3 seconds, of course. And, for example, Shadow Defense is very good. But it also depends on the build. Shadow Defense is better if you have some quick attacks. I don't think Flail can proc Shadow Defense once it's permanent, because it's always there. It's not getting cast. So because of that, I don't think it works. But, having Great Axe and Hammer and Rapier, which are, decently quick, especially Rapier is pretty quick. Hammer at the end is decently quick. Great Axe, slow, but still, it hits a lot of things, so it has a lot of chance to proc it, so it could be useful. It all depends on how you want to play. Same thing with the other classes. So if I look at the Rogue, my Rogue here real quick is built as an Eldritch Trickster, which is also why my stats are in Intelligence instead of Dexterity, really. Strength, I mean, sorry. And then, Sneak Attack, very good. Poison Weapon, very good. Critical Strike, very good. Dread Striker, very good for finishing off elites or even bosses. Caltrops is some decent crowd control. Poison Smoke, it's because otherwise the ultimate is okay without Poison Smoke. It's not great. With Poison Smoke, then you can add some damage over time to it. Some would argue that it's still not worth it unless you can put 4 points in it. Fair enough. At the same time, Poison Smoke is not that good. Same thing with Nimble Dodge. If you don't have points in Dexterity. So in my case, I only have 10, so that's why not great. So I could probably respec and remove points from Poison Smoke. Nimble Dodge I want to keep because just having 15% chance to dodge to completely avoid damage is good, right? It's not amazing, but it is good. Sneak Attack. Sneak Attack is some nice extra damage, but it is usually only on the opening attack, unless you stay in your Smoke Bomb, which is especially useful against mini-bosses when you want to concentrate on something, or on bosses just to get that extra damage, because being able to deal almost double damage, or a bit more than double damage if it's maxed out, yes, you have to stay in a very small circle, but it can be worth it, especially if your Nimble Dodge is also maxed. So it all depends on your gameplay. Play however you like. All 3 classes have several ways you can play them. You can be more defensive, more offensive. Even the Wizard has a more defensive build that's all about concentrating, on shield and freeze time. And you freeze time as much as you can. You have your shield, you have the knockback when your shield explodes, and you can get, a second charge of shield. So it's a lot more defensive. If you want to go that route, you can even go with Force Mastery and go with the knockback on the Force Barrage, which is even more defensive. And Force Barrage is amazing to take down bosses. So even if you're more of a defensive build, again, you saw how I played with Electricity because of the stuns and because it can reset its cooldowns. It's a more of a defensive thing. It's not as, exploding as Going Fire, of course, and it doesn't deal quite as much damage as Going Fire. But I personally like it. I like the crowd control aspect of it. Cold can also offer some crowd control, but in a different way. Cold, yes, it slows, but the biggest aspect of cold really is when you get the passive that goes with it that reduces the damage the enemies deal while they're getting affected by the slow of the cold. Because then again you can get a lot more tanky. So it depends how you want to play. So I hope you enjoyed this recording. I hope you enjoy the game. I hope you're going to keep playing the game. Give us some feedback, what you like, what you don't like. And yeah, good luck. Keep taking the Altarbafon. We have to keep it in there for 1,000 years. So don't give up and enjoy. Have a good one.